Super Thracia 17A. This chapter, unlike 16A, its map is slightly changed, but there is still a pretty substantial amount of stuff to talk about past that. For the map change, in vanilla, there's like, I'm pretty sure this entire bit is land, and there's a bridge here to get over to here instead of having to go up and around. And also, this is a complete cliff. You need flyers to get up here. Now then. As for enemy changes, as I've mentioned several times, Amalda has replaced Misha, and she's also become a mage knight. Like Misha, you need to recruit her by talking to her with someone, then putting her to sleep, and then having her captured at the end of the chapter. In this case, that someone is Troth, so you need to speak to her with Troth, and then put her to sleep, and then have her captured at the end of the chapter, which is harder than you might think. It is easier, though, I'd say, just because she's easier to talk to than Misha was, even though you had to talk to Misha with Karen. Anyway, whatever, that's besides the point. The boss has changed. It's Limstella. Doesn't look like Limstella. Same thing as Sonia, and she is the introduction to a very annoying weapon, the Upheaval. Effective against grounded units. This is everyone except Sita, Karen, and Ada. Yeah, it's a 60 might tome against 90% of the army. Great. She also has a Berserk, which is annoying as ever. Lastly, until I take advantage of save states, there's a few red dots in this map that aren't present normally. At least visually. Yeah, it's more Novicidors, you know, everyone's favorite enemy type. There's only 3 here, and luckily there aren't any reinforcements, but it's still Novicidors, they suck. But yeah, something I realized since 12x is that you can actually use this to look at them, which is kind of nice. Anyway, yeah, save states. Chapter 10 in Vanilla, Sias shows up, and he brings with him 10 authority stars, which kind of serves as a big ol' have fun for the next 5 turns until he leaves on turn 15. However, Sias has been replaced by Ashnard. Sure. Yeah, he's dangerous. It's not much more to say about it. He's very dangerous and he's very aggressive. And you can't kill him, he has the invincibility flag. So yeah, he's here, and unlike Sias, he is constantly attacking you until he leaves on turn 15. And as well as him, on turn 12, a bunch of Mage Knights come from where you start in Vanilla. Here, it has been changed. That is that the correct save state? That is the correct save state. Here, instead, they come from over here, and also, it's still a bunch of Mage Knights, but they're led by a different character who I will talk about once enemy phase is over. Oh, you're right, normally they're sorcerers that come from up here and they re-warp down. They're just sisters now. They still have... Actually, they have Hell instead of the Ormungand. Anyway. Hilda. Presumably this is the Hilda that's like Frege, or Frege-Feltome or whatever, in FE4. Yeah, she's here, you can kill her. She has 4 authority stars. In other words, she's not the fastest, but she does deal a lot of damage. Now then, the last thing to talk about for this chapter... Where's my flyers? Normally you could just get Sarah if you visit this church, and you still get Sarah if you visit this church, but you also get hit with another extremely unpleasant surprise. Look at him, he's walking menacingly. Yeah, meet a Black Knight with capped everything, 7 Alondites, and I'm pretty sure every skill in the game. Also 20 move and 10 action stars, because... yeah. This guy's basically here to pretty much force you to not recruit Sarah until you're about to seize, because he will just end you otherwise. That's all there is to talk about this chapter. Next one will be 16B.